and talk. Won't he do it?
Yeah, won't he do it?
Oh, won't he do it?
Oh, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Oh, won't he do it? Oh, won't he do it? You know I'm a church kid. You can't play with me. I'll go there.
That's why I'm messing with you.
That's why you messing with me. Oh, won't he do it? Yeah.
I know.
Oh, won't he do it?
I can't take him nowhere.
Oh, no, you really can't.
News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
This is my I don't know how to act. That is my disclaimer. Early in the morning.
Obviously no.
No, I'm proud of it. I really don't know how to
man,
act.
you're a real sister, and I thank you for being down with the movement and getting it with us this morning.
Absolutely.
You know, it's the Black and Show on radio.
Yes, that's what I was told as I was coming in. It works for me since seeing as how I'm black and I'm more all black.
And you truly did. And look absolutely beautiful.
Thank
what did I
you.
say earlier? Did I say scrumptious, delicious?
You did say delicious and
Delicious.
scrumptious. I'm just going to sit myself on a plate. That's what I'm going to do.
No, have mercy. All right. All right.
Now you're feeding into it.
Now you're feeding into the small. All right. Listen, you got, that was the sound of your new single.
It's called Every Time Grateful. It's from the soundtrack to the new hit television show, Look at God, Saints and Sinners.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which is on the Bounce Network. I'm not just on the soundtrack, but I also have a recurring role on the show, so I'm acting on the show as well.
Excellent.
And the show is doing incredible. If you haven't seen it, you really need to see it. And I can't tell you where, because it's, depending on what market you're in, we'll decide what channel it's on, but you can always go to bouncetv.com.
And do the search.
And they'll let you know where. And if it's not in your area, you can download the Bounce TV app. And you can watch it on your smartphone, on your tablets. The show is incredible. Start at episode 1 and watch it because it's very twisty. It is extremely well written. The acting is incredible. The music is incredible. A lot of guest artists on the show so far. We've had Erica Campbell. We've had Dietrich Haddon. Yeah, just great stuff.
Yeah, we had Erica on the show a few weeks ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
And beautiful
same
and
talented. Same
talented.
kind of live, real, authentic vibe.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
She's
no doubt. Speaking of vibe and energy, where do you pull the energy from for the acting piece as opposed to the singing piece?
I actually feel like real singers have a bit of actor in them already, kind of, sort of, because when you're on stage, and even when you're in the studio and you're singing this, whether it's your story or not, you literally have to allow yourself, if you're going to get the best representation and the best delivery, you have to allow yourself to go there, which is not necessarily acting, but great acting isn't acting either. Great acting is being. And I've always heard the best actors say that the best actors are not great because they act, it's because they are. And so you have to find a way to connect with the character, find something in you that relates to them. You've got to be able to do that in order to step into those shoes and step into that role. But honestly, stepping into the role of a church girl who's in the choir was not a big of a step for me. I've never been a messy church person though, but my character is a little messy. But I know a lot of messy church people, and I've dealt with them. I'm a PK, and so I knew all the messy church people. That was easy because I've been around them my whole life. So
it happens. Mess happens at church.
Mess happens, but disclaimer too. Mess happens everywhere. Now, this is where, because I'll clown church people if they don't act right, because I am a church person, but I'll clown them if they don't act right. But in defense of that, mess happens everywhere, just not in the church. People, for some reason, get super sensitive when they come to church, and the same stuff that they'll deal with and take with a grain of salt any place else, they turn into punks and they can't take it when they come to church. The church is a place filled with imperfect people, so the same ignorance and drama that you got on your block, at your job, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to be at church.
Thank you for
saying that. But it should be there, because where else they going to get help?
Yeah, because it's people. Because people
are
there.
So stop saying I'll be clowning church people all the time. I just took up for y'all.
So wherever people are, we're going to have drama.
Absolutely. Okay? And if it was perfect, it became imperfect after you walked through the door. How about it?
And speaking of a little drama, when we were off, you were talking about a transition.
Yes.
that has been made in your life. You recently moved back to Atlanta.
I moved back to Atlanta after being gone for 10 years.
And that's a beautiful thing. We're glad to have you back.
I'm so glad to be back here.
But even more than that, there have been some deeper, more profound changes that have happened in your life.
2 major changes in the last 2 years. Lost my baby sister, which literally started a whirlwind of decision-making changes for me.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. You know what? Not easy. Not easy. Easter Sunday morning, actually, 2 years ago. And last year, after 22 years of marriage, I filed for divorce. And but you know what? Change. Life happens. Change happens throughout life. It's a decision that I made. It's not a decision that I regret. But I have